Okay, this is confession time. I have made a huge mistake in regards to how I act on camera. Now, it's not going to be what you guys most think. Most people are like, "Oh my God, what'd you say? What'd you do? What concept did you talk about that we weren't supposed to talk about?" Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It wasn't my lighting, wasn't my microphone, wasn't my thumbnails, wasn't my the algorithms. It was literally none of that. It wasn't like the structural issues. What what I did was this. I failed myself. And this is a core reason I think a lot of folks are going to resonate with this is that I stopped having fun. I honestly stopped having fun. I had so much freaking fun when I used to do my podcast, Real Estate Uncensored. I would laugh and I would joke and I'd make bad comments and I would be sarcastic and I would be, verging rude. My old younger self, I would cuss a lot, saying the F word, which I don't do anymore. Not on camera because YouTube does not like that. And besides, I'm 47 years old. That's just inappropriate, right? Here's the thing. It became a job to make videos. It became really a pain in the butt. I'm trying not to cuss, okay? Okay, fine. It became a pain in the ass not to be myself because I was all high and tight, Mr. Corporate, blah blah blah. I'm gonna say the right things, do the right things, have the perfect look. Bullshit. I implore you, every one of you, do not do what I did. Do not almost kill your YouTube, your communication style, whatever it is. Don't try to be what you're not. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to fit a mold. I do not fit in molds. Anyone who's met me, you know that I'm 6'5", and that's not a joke. About 220, somewhere in there. So I'm not a small human. I don't fit into things that well. And so, but I tried. I really did. Cause I'm like, well, this is what I have to do at this point in my life with the growth, trajectory of my businesses. I have to be my mouths, this type of look of a human being. Well, it was wrong. And one of the things I identified, the biggest thing, and I think I want you to think about this as well, is the fact that it wasn't that being corporate's a negative. If that's what you like, is that how you like to be structured? Rock and roll, man. Do it. I'm not that way. I'm not that way. I am what you see every day. Baseball hat, t-shirt, and my shirt, if you guys can see it, says mildly offensive. Actually, I had one of the viewers from my old podcast send this to me. He's like, "Dude, this shirt totally explains you." Never met him in life, never have still, but that was still hilarious. So I stepped away from my core who I am. All right, I stopped joking. God, I stopped joking. One of my old jokes with my old co-host, because he was such a neat freak and so into fitness, and he never wanted to get married. So what I did is I made up a fake wife and fake obese kids. So his name was Matt. Is Matt? He's not dead. I say Matt, his fake wife Julie, and they're three obese, insulin-sucking little troll babies. And of course, it was all a joke because he takes his fitness beyond seriously. So it was like directly in correlation to our personal relationship and funny to the two of us. We would then laugh on air, and it was hilarious. Then I end up doing personal coaching sessions with people. They're like, "We love your podcast." But why do you have to pick on Matt and his wife and his three kids? And they knew my verbiage. It was fun. Then I explained to him, no, it's a joke, it's an inside joke. And I just brought it out loud and just because I find it hilarious and it embarrasses Matt. The audience loved it. And I stopped because I tried to be something I wasn't. I think that really correlates to a lot of us. We get on camera and we just glitch out because we watch movie actors and actresses, news anchors, and they are, media trained. They went to school and classes and seminars and workshops and holy crap, any other thing, reading books, going to seminars about how to act, how to engage the audience on the other side of the camera. You're not that. Sorry to break it to you, girlfriend, but you're not. Neither am I. But I had fun. And you can't compare yourself to somebody who's literally trained for it. It's like going to a brain doctor and going like, "Hey, dude, I got something wrong upstairs." He's like, "Oh, just, put some baking soda on it. You're good to go." That's not the guy you want to talk to. You want to talk to someone who's trained. But when it comes to you guys, and when I say you guys, I'm including myself in that, whatever your character is at the core, are you goofy? Are you serious? Are you uptight? Are you relaxed? Are you a pot smoking hippie that sits on the couch and goes, "Oh yeah, bro, we should totally tell jokes about this"? And guess who did that and made hundreds of millions of dollars? Joe Rogan. He didn't shift his personality. Biggest podcast in the world. So what I'm saying to you is what I did is I nearly killed my channel. Is 100% what I stopped doing is having fun and enjoying every aspect of it. I love researching the lights, the mics, the cameras. I was looking into different microphone comparisons, and I was looking at different cameras, the differences and the values, is it worth it or not, and lighting systems, and how can I do that? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a dork, but I love it, right? So if you guys love a piece of content, shoot about it. Be your goofy, awesome, weird, uptight, strange, amazing self. Okay? Don't ever try to fit in a box and be someone you're not. Otherwise, it will come out on camera. And I always tell people, imagine your favorite actor or actress. They're like, oh, I'll use Matthew McConaughey because I was listening to him this morning. Matthew McConaughey, great. In all of his rom-coms, do you really think he's that devastatingly charming all the time when he's at home? And I'm just using it because all the chicks love him. No, he's probably a normal dude. Farts when he wakes up, scratches his butt, has bad days, doesn't always communicate right because us dudes are not that good at that. And ladies are like, mm-hmm. Guess what? When you turn on the camera, you have to come alive. You have to bring it up a good 20 to 30% above your typical communication because the camera dumbs you and numbs you down. So if you're typically monotone, and we talk about this because I'm a CPA, I need you to be here. Okay, guys, we're going to be talking about our CPA rule number 1 today. It's going to be meow. Just animate yourself. A lot of us don't do that, and I stopped doing it. So what I'm telling you today, I just had to come out and do a confession about it. Probably nobody's going to see this, and that's fine. But the one takeaway for that I would like you guys to have, at no point from the moment you see this video and you move forward in life, at no point do you ever change who you are at your core. You let that beautiful craziness come out and shine because you know what? You will find your tribe. Do not try to fit in. Now, of course, don't break rules. Don't, laws, be, an upstanding human being. But let your personality come through. People are dying to meet you, and you don't even know them, and they haven't met you yet, but they're waiting for you. So do me a favor and do the world a favor. Get on camera. Don't do what McDaniel did. Stay true to you and never stop. Okay, guys, that's what I did. Now, what I'm doing in the future, I'm coming alive, baby cakes. We are going to have fun. We're bringing fun back to this. I have been given a green light by my staff that I can go back to Greg. I am so excited. It's not even funny. Hence, my hat. Now, it's not me flipping you off. That's Generation X, which is my personality because I find that hat funny. So you'll see more things like that. All right, guys. I've belated this point enough. I'll see you on the next video. Have a kick-ass day. Bye.